Coach, Miami played at the USC Upstate Tournament this past weekend to open the season. What are your thoughts on Miami's play this first weekend?
Right. Obviously, Friday not our best day, and for multiple reasons. And we just didn't come out and play that we were capable of playing. And I thought we went down there well prepared and ready to go, but unfortunately, it just wasn't our best day. But I think the best part about our sport is that we play on Saturday the next day. And I always think that the easiest way or the best way to get over tough losses is to get back out and compete. So Saturday, we played Youngstown State and won 6-0, and it started with the circle. The pitchers did a great job for us, and the defense played really well. And especially after Friday's losses, which were tough losses for us, it was a really good confidence booster for our pitching staff, and we put up 6 runs, so the offense did their job as well. We're talking to our team a lot, and I know Courtney Veerstrom mentioned it in her interview about playing and practicing like champions every day, and what that it's about is having energy every time we go out there and play, being mentally tough, being gritty, being resilient, and executing, and we definitely did all 5. We brought all 5 on Saturday, so I was extremely pleased with our team for being able to respond, especially after a tough day on Friday. Sunday, we open up with ECU, and they just played great all around. Their energy was awesome, and I was just really proud of the way that they came out and competed against ECU. And again, going back to Friday, especially after a tough loss, but it started with Taylor Rothy on the in the circle, and she goes and pitches just the gem for us and holds a really good offense to 1 run. And Kara Leckinger actually got the start in that game, and she did a really good job. So our offense was able to manufacture some runs. Defense played really well, but I was just really happy with the way they went about the game and the way that they played. And next game, we played Upstate, who had actually a really good pitcher, and unfortunately, we came up a bit short in that game. I liked how our offense made adjustments, but unfortunately, the adjustments that they made came a little too late in the game. But I was really happy with Bree Pratt, and especially for a freshman to be able to come back and throw the way that she did on Saturday and Sunday for us. I was really proud of her for just going out there and just in competing. So from a result standpoint, obviously we didn't win the game, but overall on Sunday and on Saturday, I was really pleased with the things that I saw from our kids. And a lot of things, we're early in the season, a lot of things that we learned about ourselves and things that we did well and some things that we took away that we need to work on.
Do you have any thoughts on individual performances this last weekend?
Yes, have to start with Johnny Ann and Ashton, as they did just an extremely good job offensively for us, drawing walks, hitting runners in, hitting for extra bases, and basically doing their job, and they carried our offense this weekend, so I was very pleased to see what they were able to do. A couple of people stepping up, Kara Leckinger, Jenny Vasquez, especially offensively for us. They really did a good job. Kara did an awesome job behind the plate in the starts that she had this weekend. Mackenzie Moore, as we know, made the move over to third base, and I thought for her first time ever playing third base in a game, I was pleased with what she was able to do over there. And we've got some new kids playing. We've got some kids who didn't play as much last year, and we're just trying to figure some things out. But Haley Tran and Morgan Lott also just defensively just were rock stars for us. So happy with those two as well. But again, collectively as a group, we're just trying to figure some things out, and I know that our kids are going to continue to get better.
This weekend, you're traveling to Las Vegas. What are your thoughts on this tournament?
Yeah, it's going to be a great tournament. We're leaving actually tomorrow morning, early, 3 a.m. But we're gonna have a tough schedule this weekend, and just kind of looking at what these teams have done. We open up with Utah Valley. They went 3-2 last weekend, and in 5 games they put up 39 runs. So a lot of offense coming from that team. Next game on Friday, we play UNLV, the host team, and they went 5-0 last weekend. They actually beat UVU, and in 5 games, I think they put up 43 runs. So again, a team that's hitting the ball really well. On Saturday, we're going to open up with UC Davis, who went 3-0 last weekend. I think 2 of their games were canceled, I'm assuming because of weather. But in 2 of their wins, they put up 10 runs in both games, and they won another game 2-1, which means that, you know, they're scoring and they've got at least one good pitcher on staff. And then we play Seattle, and Seattle was out at the Kajikawa, which is always a really good tournament. They played good teams. I mean, they went 1-4, but their record is not going to be indicative of the team that's going to show up. And they had some tough losses. They lost to good teams such as Stanford, Oregon State, and Oregon. So I know that those guys are also swinging the bat really well, and they've got a good pitcher on staff. So again, at the end of the day, we've got to go out there and play the way that we're capable of. And I know that, you know, if our kids show up and play the way they played this past weekend and go out there with the attitude of expecting to win, it's going to be a great weekend for us.
What are your goals? What are you hoping to accomplish this weekend at UNLV?
Right. I think it starts today at practice with us and just going out there and you know, getting better ourselves, and taking today's practice is going to be about, let's take a look at some of the things from the weekend that we need to work on, not only as individuals but collectively as a group. So I think it starts with the 3 days that we have to prep going into the weekend, and then this weekend it's just about going out there and individually and as a group getting better every single game and learning from last weekend, and just, like I said, taking that and just making sure that, you know, we show up and go out there every day or every game and compete hard and get better. But again, I've said this last week, we're going to stay focused on the process, and our kids are doing a lot of really good things right now. And, you know, I know they're probably a little tired just because it was a long road trip. We've got to leave early, but I know when we get out to Vegas, they're going to be ready to go, and we're excited to get back out on the field and compete again.
Thank you. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.